Welcome to Moorish Legacy Talk, Episode 1, Season 1, and I am your host, Frederick Jones Eel.
So, Mr. Eel.
Yes, brother.
I have a question for you. How I was checking out the internet and I noticed that you had a debate with the brother Young PHARAOH.
Yes.
If I might ask, how did that debate come about?
So, the way that the debate between myself and Young PHARAOH came about was last week. I was at home. This was on the weekend. This was last Saturday. All right. So this was last Saturday. I'm at home. I'm in the house. Pardon me. This was on a Friday. So I'm at home. I'm in the house. And I get a text message from a good friend of mine. And the text message said, "You have to watch this," with a YouTube link underneath. So when I clicked on the YouTube link, it didn't work. It was unresponsive. So I text back and I told the brother to send the link again because I can't get it to open. So I couldn't open it again. So I wound up reaching out to the brother and I explained to him, just send me the name of the video and I'll go and look for it on my own. So he did. And lo and behold, it was a Young PHARAOH video attacking the Moors and the Moorish Science Temple of America. So when I say the Moors and the Moorish Science Temple of America, because we know Moorish and Moor is synonymous. Noble Ali used Moorish American and Moor synonymously. So when I say the Moors here and the Moorish Science Temple of America, I'm making a distinction between rank and file card carrying members of a lawfully chartered Moorish Science Temple of America and Moors who belong to other Moorish groups outside of the MST of A. All right. So when I seen PHARAOH attacking us, and pardon me if I say SETI, because sometimes I'll say SETI because I got him in mind when I'm speaking about Young PHARAOH, and we'll get into why at a later date. So Young PHARAOH was attacking us, attacking our movement, slandering us, and just saying things that was pretty disparaging. All right. And not only that, but some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff I'll say that he shared wasn't true. So I watched his entire demonstration and I was driven by it. I was driven. He was calling us out. He was saying, "Get me a Moor on here so I could eat his fez." I'm not even going to use the language that he used, but so I'm paraphrasing. So PHARAOH said again, "Get me a Moor on here so I could eat his fez." And he was just saying how the Holy Quran, he was saying how the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet Drew Ali, was plagiarized, which we've been hearing that for years. So that really wasn't a new thing. So I just seeing all these things again, I was driven and I reached out to him. I went and literally I looked for him on social media and I didn't know if I wanted to message the Instagram page or the Facebook page. So I decided to do the Facebook page simply because in my experience, I think people answer Facebook messages more than they do Instagram DM for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I sent him a message. He responded immediately. And in the message I said, you want smoke with the Moors? Let's get it. And his response was, in so many words, "Yeah, I want all the smoke." And then, so I put my phone number out there and he called immediately. And the conversation that we had, it was great. It was great. It was respectful. He was demonstrating noble character. I was demonstrating noble character. And he gave me encouraging words. I gave him some encouraging words about his career. So then I knew that the debate wouldn't be emotional in a sense, meaning that there wouldn't be a real emotional attachment involved with our doctrines, even though I'm passionate about the teachings of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and Pharaoh as well. He's passionate about where he's coming from, but we weren't so passionate that we were unable to see the greater good or the greater cause, and that was to get the information out to the people. And this is why Pharaoh said in the debate, he quoted our dear brother Dane Calloway, even though Dane Calloway's been attacking us, but he quoted our dear brother Dane Calloway when he said, "We're just here to make you think." Pharaoh said, "I'm just here to make you think," and then he pointed to me and was like, "This brother's here to make you think." And I think that is what the ultimate objective was. It was the people. It wasn't really about us. I mean, it was about us, but it wasn't about us. So yeah, young Pharaoh did a video. He was attacking us. From what I understood, other Moors wasn't stepping up. Even though you have ones that say that Pharaoh was ducking them, I'm not so sure of that, because he reached out to me within minutes. So yeah, so that's how this thing came to be. It was a video. He put the call out. I responded, and the rest is history.